Are you buying your first home? Listen, I know it can feel overwhelming, especially in today's market, but don't worry, I've got you covered. I'm Ronnie Burnett with ERA Woody Hog Real Estate, the team lead of Ronnie Co. And I've helped hundreds of buyers navigate this process smoothly. In this video, I'm walking you through the 9 essential steps to buying a home in 2025 without the stress, without the surprises, and without making costly mistakes. So let's get started. A lender might approve you for a certain amount of money, but your first step is always knowing your budget. So that doesn't mean that you should actually spend what you're pre-approved for. You need to factor in property taxes, insurance, home maintenance, and lifestyle costs. I always tell my clients, focus on a monthly payment you're comfortable with, not just the loan amount. That's how you set yourself up for success. That way you don't get into a house and you be house poor. You don't want to do that. That's going to make it very uncomfortable coming home at night. You're not going to be happy. That's not what we want for you. We want to be able to make sure we get you into a home and you're happy with the home that you actually choose. Finding the right real estate agent, that's a big one. Your agent just isn't there to unlock doors. They should be your guide, your navigator, and your advocate. I pride myself in making the home buying process smooth and stress-free for all my clients. I don't just show homes. I help you understand the market, avoid bad deals, and make the best decision for your future. Now, getting pre-approved is always a very important factor that you want to do. That's going to be, the very top of the market. You want to know your budget, you want to get pre-approved, so that's very much always going to be top, okay? Here's the deal. Getting pre-approved isn't just about knowing what you qualify for. It's about positioning yourself in a stronger buyer when you find the right home. I connect my buyers with the top lenders, and you can always be competitive rates for fast approvals and even strategies to make your offer stand out. Another good one is house hunting. Now, when we do that with a strategy. So that's the fun part. House hunting is always great. But listen, I see my buyers make this mistake all the time. They get caught up in the small cosmetic details and overlook the big picture essentials. Location, layout, and long-term values are always what matters. That's why I walk my buyers through each home with a strategic eye, pointing out both goods and bads of the home. That way they understand what they're buying, what they're getting themselves into. And if it seems like it's something more than a screwdriver fix, if it's a bigger deal, we have licensed contractors that work for us, and we actually bring them out and we can get them to quote us or tell us if it's a big deal, if it's not a big deal, or how easy it could be to fix, any of those natures, so that you understand what you're getting yourself into. Now, that doesn't exactly mean that you have to pay to get those things fixed too, because we do get the right to do a home inspection. But if you're comfortable with it up front and know that it's an easy fix, just in case the seller does not want to fix it, it's always a good opportunity to know about that, right? So that's why we try to do that for you. We offer all of our services with our contractors to be able to work with you as well. So they treat you just like they treat us. Another good one is due diligence and inspections that we're going to go right on into. This is where we make your dream home isn't hiding any nightmares. I always recommend, a thorough inspection and make sure you understand what's worth negotiating and what's a deal breaker. There's a big difference between, tightening up a door handle versus having a rotted joist underneath the house. So, we want to make sure that we always go for the big items and make sure that those deal breaker items get fixed for you. Another thing is the appraisal process. So the lender will always send out an appraisal to confirm the home's value. If it comes in lower than expected, don't panic. There are ways to negotiate or adjust so that the deal still works in your favor. We just have to always, like we say, everything's a negotiation when it comes into real estate. Have to go back and negotiate with the seller and try to make this work for you. Doesn't mean that it's the end of the deal. Just means we have to do our job some more and negotiate. The final step is the walkthrough. The final walkthrough is always important because we want to make sure that if we did have any inspections, items that we want to fix, that they got fixed, and also that when they've moved their stuff out of the home, that they didn't have anything that they broke, holes in the walls, anything of that nature that wasn't there when we were first there. So that's important to always walk this home and make sure the house is the way it was when we actually seen it and the items got fixed. So that's a huge thing. Last is closing day. This is it. You've signed all your paperwork. You get your keys and officially become a homeowner. And trust me, this moment never gets old. I want to tell you, I can be that guy for you to help you get to the closing table, but you have to be able to trust the process of knowing that I've been doing this for 20 years. I'm here to help you, and everything that I'm recommending is only going to be in your best favor. So if you would love to have a chat with me, like I'd love to have a chat with you, maybe we can grab a lunch. We can talk about it over the phone. If you'd like to go through email or text, whatever your communication level is, I'm happy to do that. I would love a chance to interview with you and see if there's something I can do to help you as a first-time home buyer. We have a lot of different grant money right now. We have grant money up to $17,500. Also, if you're a first responder, nurse, teacher, even in the school system, you can be a bus driver, police officers, veterans, things of that nature, we can actually get you $20,000 in grant money. So if this is something that you're interested in doing this year, please give me a chance to speak with you, see if I can do something to help you buy a home in 2025. Thank you.